Hello everyone, Alchemicgree here. Welcome to Destroy All Humans Path of the Furon. Now, this is just going to be a cutscene movie, not going to be the full game, so please enjoy.
The time is nearly at hand. A great wrong will be righted, an ancient prophecy fulfilled, and a hero of legend will arise.
Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, alien invaders. Do they exist? I'm Veronica Stone, and for 42 of the next 60 minutes, we'll be in quest for aliens.
Bigfoot, what a crowd. These humans'll believe anything.
Not anything, Crypto. But after 2 turbulent decades, many of them are finally ready to believe in us. That makes them more dangerous than ever.
You know, Poxy, old pal, sometimes you can be a real bummer.
Oh? I wonder if that could have anything to do with my no longer having a body!
Boo-hoo, I'm a hologram. You know, that crap was sad for the first 5 years or so, but now it's starting to get on my nerves.
I suppose that explains your lackluster productivity of late. I think you're going native. I warn you, Crypto. You have become too invested in your life among these humans.
What invested? I'm just running a little business on the side. Now what's wrong with making a little cash?
Oh, I am sure our Lord and Master Emperor Meningitis, the supreme ruler of the Furon Empire, will understand you setting aside your duty to collect Furon DNA from human brain stems.
How about I cut you in for 5%?
Done. Back to business! It seems our financial success has made us enemies on the Strip. I got a spy going through our files.
Murray.
You ain't getting crap out of me.
Murray. I have so many ways to get crap out of you, you wouldn't believe it. But this is new shag. Why don't you spill your guts before I do? Squeal like a pig. Who hired you?
Vinny and Mikey Molinari from the Nero's Palazzo Casino!
What are they looking for?
Plans, drawings. They think you're opening some kind of alien-themed resort to bring in a family crowd.
No one tells me what to do with my joint. Family-oriented casinos? Puh, I hate kids. They're too smart to gamble.
Wait! This idea has potential. Gambling for the parents, clowns and jousting knights for the kiddies. It would quadruple our DNA harvest.
And our bank accounts. These Molinari sucks are trying to break my rice bowl.
Which is 5% my rice bowl. We must end the Molinari brothers' monopoly in Paradiso. Crypto, the time has come to get back out there. And destroy all humans!
Golly, thanks for the permission slip, Poxy.
The Molinari brothers' goons are heading our way, Crypto. Defend the space dust!
I wasn't this afraid of the cold.
Ah! Let's make like a tree and get the hell out of here.
I could get around a lot easier if I had my jetpack. What's the holdup?
Quality takes time, Crypto. As it happens, I have just completed upgrading your jetpack.
Does it make far-out sounds like in the cartoons on TV?
No, I admitted the silly sounds in favor of performance upgrades. Your new jetpack has more maneuverability and greater thrust than ever before.
I like the silly sound.
Crypto, I have something for you.
Fire and forget multi-round heat-seeking anal probes. Ha! This'll definitely shake some booty.
Give your new anal probe a try. You may now target multiple humans, or target each human with multiple probes. Crypto, come speak to me here near Nero's Palazzo. It's time to take the fight to the Molinaris. If we're ever going to defuse this situation, we need to strike at the heart of the Molinaris.
So, Pox, I've been waiting for the generic shield tutorial. When are you gonna hit me with some random damage so we can watch my shield bar recharge?
Please, Crypto. I've long since abandoned such childish behavior.
Well, that's a change. It's not like you to skip any opportunity to smack me around.
You're right! There!
Hey!
Now do you feel better?
Son of... What's going on at this god-awful, gaudy monument to Molinari vanity? Sounds like a good time. Is this where I might find and utterly destroy the humans known as the Molinari brothers? I mean, gamble away my kids' college fund?
Why, yes, it is. Please enter and enjoy the splendor of Nero's Palazzo.
Yeesh, it's 1957 in here. I can see why these Molinaris are worried.
I've had fun now. Well, I'm off the floor 10 seconds and the place comes apart. What the hell happened here?
I happen.
Hey, I know you. You're that midget from the space dust. Nice Halloween costume. You sure you're old enough to drink?
I gave the stuff up, but I like the sound it makes when I pour it on garbage.
Well, little guy, you got big balls, I give you that. But this is my town, and nobody's gonna change it while I'm around. You got that?
Okay, space midget. Let's dance. What's that, a ray gun?
This is the Orthopox AP-77 anal probe. It can cause extreme irritable bowel syndrome, if you feel lucky.
Anal probe? I'm gonna beat you back to Bay City.
Forget about it! You drive away my customers, humiliate me in my place of business, insult my brother's hindquarters! Today, the Molinaris declare war on the space dust!
I've just intercepted a call from the Molinaris to their outfit back east. It seems they've sent hitters to whack you.
I see you're learning the lingo.
5% is 5%. If we let these mafia hoodlums come after us, they'll bring unwanted government attention to our DNA gathering operations. I've discovered that they're having a sit-down outside of Paradiso.
Great. Maybe you forgot that my saucer hasn't moved in 5 years since my little accident.
Accident? You were inebriated.
Yeah, but I got drunk on accident. Anyway, I'm not running out to the edge of town like Bruce Jenner. I'll blow out a lung.
No need for that, dear boy. I've got something special prepared for you.
Wow, would you look at this? So that's what you've been doing all those hours, locked in your room alone.
Yes! That is what I was doing.
Well, hee-haw! I'm so happy, I'm both a pickin' and a grinning. What you do?
I was in such a rush that I'm afraid the saucer is not quite fully operational.
Don't tell me the 8-track's broke, 'cause I can't ride without my tunes.
Worse, actually. Some weapons are missing necessary components.
All I wanna know is, can I blow things up?
Death ray still comes standard, of course. But until I can boost its power level, you will not be able to bring down large structures.
Fine. Give me a half-baked flying saucer. Hell, give me a leaky pinto. Give me a rusty pogo stick. I'm still more than a match for these dime store hoods.
That's the spirit! Now, let's get out there and grease those greasers! Destroy as many mobster automobiles as you can before they reach the diner.
Ooh, nice limo. That must be one of the bosses. Say arrivederci, Don Goomba. Nice suit.
No! No!
Time to dawn the dawn.
Don Straniero, I regret that I must ask you for the password.
Zupa de Pesce.
I'm sorry, Don Straniero, but it's business. You understand? Out of respect for you, I won't splatter your brains all over the desk.
Password? One of the nearby mobsters must know it.
Don Straniero, I regret that I must ask you for the password.
Corned beef sandwich.
They're waiting for you inside, Don Straniero.
We are talking about the end of business as we know it. Paradiso will be dead.
Well, I think we're all convinced. We destroy the space dust. Is everyone in agreement?
No!
Ah, Don Straniero. How nice of you to join our little gathering. Come now. What is troubling you this day?
Mikey's been acting strangely.
We've all got our eccentricities, Don Straniero. How are Mikey's any different?
He believes in the supernatural.
So many of us do, but these eccentricities, how are Mikey's any different?
My mind plays tricks on me. I see you on the corner where you're not.
He thinks the owner of the space dust is one of those, it pains me to say it, omini verdi piccoli, extraterrestrial beings.
That's a dirty lie. Don Straniero, what's gotten into you?
These accusations. Surely you have proof.
I'm hot, humid and hazy over you. In the autumn chill.
Proof schmoof, who do you think you're talking to?
You grace us with your humor, Don Straniero.
Is not the word of your godfather enough?
Tell us, what should be the punishment for this crime?
My eyes are getting blurry and my brow begins to sweat. Your face is like a desert mirage that I just can't forget.
We should leave them to their business with a warning. The families deal in realities, not la fantasienza, the fiction of science.
I'm hot, humid, and...
Don't listen to him! He's working with the alien!
You've wasted our time, Mikey. We are patient men, but not too patient. Don't bother us again with your fairy stories.
You used to be my godfather. You're dead to me now.
Jeez, these guys sure take family seriously.
Well done, Crypto! The Molinaries are cut off from the family.
Hey, Poxy, didn't you leave something out of this new saucer? I need more firepower.
Have no fear, Crypto. Swing by Poxmark to check out my latest destructive creations, and bring your DNA. Crypto, if you remember, idols of the great Ark Voodoo lie dormant, scattered all over the earth.
Yeah, I remember. Placed eons ago to mark landing zones for future invasions. I find them, jump through some hoops for Ark Voodoo, and bam, I get a new landing zone for the saucer. It seems like we ought to just be able to land where we want to, but who am I to argue with the freaking god?
Sacred son of Ark Voodoo, by the holy book of Pedenda, it pleases me to see thee back in action. Thou knowest the drill, boy. Seek inactive landing zones like this one, festooned with my likeness. Heed my will, and the benevolent and most groovy Ark Voodoo of the Sacred Crotch shall activate them for thee.
Wilco!
If we want to change the culture of Paradiso, we'll have to attack it where it lives.
I like it.
And what's synonymous with Paradiso?
Elvis?
Yes, and?
Topless showgirls?
I suppose, but...
Flamboyant piano players.
Smoking! Everyone in Paradiso smokes! I have a plan to drive away the regulars and clear the town for health-conscious me-generation parents eager to frolic away their children's college funds.
I like it already. What's the plan?
The humans in their infinite paranoia have installed something called the Emergency Broadcast System to alert their subjects of potential danger. Amazingly, it generates a sound so irritating that it causes the humans to get up and turn off their televisions.
I didn't think anything could do that.
If we can find the dish, we can use it to emit anti-smoking brainwaves. The smokers will flee and this town will be ours for the taking. It's a perfect plan.
And so easy on the draw.
Every time one reads the minds of the less enlightened, one is closer to mastering the path of the mind.
Ah! There is no power to the dish! The signal-boosting generators appear to be missing. Go down again and tell them you're a technician or some such. Find out where the generators went. You'll be more convincing in human form, of course.
You think?
Slow down, pal. What do you want?
I'm here to do maintenance work on the tower.
Oh, yeah? You union?
I'm a one-of-a-kind specialist. I don't need a union.
Well, the union runs maintenance around here. And they use the generators to power all-night poker games at their job sites.
Well, I got a job to do, so, screw the union.
You screw them. That there's your kitchen staff, your cleaning crew, your handyman, and your tech specialist. Union men, get it? They got the contract for the whole town. So if you want the generators back, you'd better take it up with them. Cause I ain't losing my kneecaps over no antenna. I got kids to think about.
You're a real hero.
The more one inhabits the body of his enemy, the more one masters the path of the body.
General says hit the road, smokers.
You're going a long way, baby.
This has Space Midget written all over it.
You know those things are gonna kill you.
Sammy and Fair.
Come again.
The famous husband and wife variety act are in town as we speak. They're playing at Nero's Palazzo, and it's sold out. Oversold, in fact.
Yeah, 'cause half the ticket holders would be too drunk to show up anyway. God, I love this town. So, how did the hottest act in town end up at the Molinari's place?
The Molinaries hired the couple to draw new customers to replace the ones you drove away from their casino. But if the show were cancelled...
They'd all want a refund, and the Molinaries would take it right in the assets. And how would you suggest I go about breaking up their little show? Fry 'em on stage?
Nothing quite so drastic, my hyper-violent mood. No. I have a more entertaining idea.
Yeah, I say we take 2 corn muffins, a live badger, a teaspoon of flesh-eating bacteria, and... I suppose you just want me to talk to them.
The word around town is that Fair has been making goo-goo eyes at a certain southern rock and roll personality by the name of Leg Tallman. Perhaps a touch of marital trouble. So, what do you say, Crypto? Ready for a little marriage counseling?
All right, Pox. I'll go snatch the singing hick and bust up the lovebirds.
Good! Let's make their breakup one for the record books!
Yeah, just let me slip into something a little more comfortable. Southern comfortable.
There he is! Now, make those fabulous blonde locks your own.
What?
Snatch him!
Hey, I think I'm drunk.
Yes, yes, physical sensations, don't rub it in.
I think I'm too late. It's about to start any second.
Free your mind of distractions, Crypto.
That voice, it's in my head.
What voice?
Concentrate on expanding your mind.
That voice!
Are you really hearing voices, or are you angling for a Section 8 like that cross-dressing fellow on MASH? You know, Klinger, who in the later episodes wasn't in drag anymore because Radar left?
Meditate with me, Crypto.
Meditate? If it means doing this, hell yeah. Hey, man, I heard that hot babe Fair is performing tonight.
Yeah, she sure is, but Sammy warned me to keep you out, sir.
Man, you don't know who you're messing with. Me and the Molinari bros are old buddies.
Please, you wouldn't know a Super Sata from a cup of gold.
Listen, man, I'm just Cupid's errand boy here. I gotta see fair. It's about love.
All right, fine, go in. But when you get thrown out head first, don't come crying to me.
There they are! Send them into counseling!
We've got each other, hun. Thank you!
All right, Jehoshaphat. That's entertainment. Yeehaw!
Ladies and gentlemen, the original Midnight Rider, Lake Tallman! Come on up, Lake.
I'd like to give him a leg up. Woo!
Hey, Lake, we're always up for a little showbiz repartee, but what are you trying to do, break up my act?
You gotta cake up your tract.
Okay.
You calling me a chicken stealer meatball?
Hey, man, learn to roll with the jokes.
No, sir. It's just my boyish southern charm. I can't help it.
Well, that's a relief. For a second, I thought you were trying to steal my girl.
Listen, schnoz, I want to steal your girl. I won't have to try. Know what I mean?
Well, that's just rude, man.
Me and her? Say that again.
Okay, then.
Nah, I'm just a good old boy. Can't help it if you're a good old man.
Well, that's just rude.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves couldn't keep me away.
He was born a rambling man. Woo!
Well, that'd be just my kind of luck. I always did have a hard time with women.
Maybe women just have a hard time with you, Sammy.
You can say that again.
A hard time with women? Not from what I hear.
Jeez, Leg, that's hitting kind of below the belt.
What are you talking about? You got too many women. I'm gonna take one off your hands.
Oh, Leg, take me away.
You know, not a lot of guys who look like me could get a fabulous diva like Fair.
I say, a goddess hanging out with a big-nosed twerp like you, she should get the Best Actress award.
Woohoo!
That's it, man. I'm going into politics.
Because I'm a solo act.
Relax, babe. The beat goes on. What's this important discovery, Pox? You invent a record player that won't skip or something?
No, Crypto. I believe I finally made some sense out of this path of enlightenment you keep carrying on about. As much as one can from a scientific perspective, anyway.
Enlighten me.
The paths of enlightenment this voice in your head refers to appear to be directly linked to your proficiency with core mental abilities.
Break it down for me like I'm a caveman.
Very well. The more you use your body snatch successfully, the more you advance in the path of the body. The path of the mind refers to your power over the minds of your enemies. The more you use your cortex scan, for example, the more you advance in the path of the mind.
And the more I use PK, the more I advance in the path of space, right?
Yes, and the path of time appears to be linked to this new ability of yours to stop time or whatever. Although I haven't figured out quite how yet.
So what does all that get me?
Once you have successfully performed these abilities to a degree this mysterious voice in your head deems satisfactory, he tells you to meditate with him.
I get it. That's when I use the meditation chamber. So I'm not crazy.
Perhaps now would be a good time to try meditating in order to improve your mental powers. I'm curious to see what happens.
Me too. If I don't come out of that chamber with the ability to toss cars around, I'm taking a sledgehammer to it. Sammy and Fair Splitsville, and those smokers should be halfway to the Midwest by now.
What I wouldn't do for a nice long drag on a refreshing menthol. The dry paper touching my lips, the particles curling through my central gas exchange membranes.
What? You never smoked?
Oh, the sweet, sweet pleasures of the flesh! Alas! Alack!
What's the new plan, Stan? When are we gonna stick it to the Molinaris for good?
Immediately! I determine locations of the Molinaris' local business interests. Destroy the buildings and we destroy the Molinaris!
Good. A day without rubbing out goons is like a day without sunshine.
We'll use the saucer to annihilate every last business run by the Molinaris. Get to the saucer!
Break your 1-9er. Alligator Station. You got your ears on? This is Wild Turkey. Come on back.
Crypto, I'm intercepting transmission over something called the Citizen Band Radio from someone called Wild Turkey. He's describing our actions to the world. Local analysis has determined that it's Travis Skeever, that local we probed several years ago. Skeever recently completed constructing the planet's strongest Citizens Band radio. His mind-wipe implant must have failed. He's warning the world about our recent activities. And he's using a bizarre colloquial code I am unable to decipher, discussing sightings of something called Smokey Bear, and queries about having his ears on.
Oh yeah? What's his 1020, good buddy? Want me to fry him? Or just give him his usual anal probe mind wipe combo?
No, the damage has been done. You must abduct him so that we can brainwash him into admitting over his radio that he fabricated the outlandish story.
Disintegrate the door, or... Oh, how about we wake him up with those tall, skinny alien suits with the big black eyes like last time? Yeah, that always freaks him out. Check. Snatch a monkey and trick the hick into another righteous round of rump roasting.
Precisely.
Go away! I don't want no real aliens to know I'm home!
Hey, man, it's me, the Midnight Rider. What do you say we go down to the Strip and have all-you-can-eat fried steak and grits for only 99 cents?
99 cents? With comic books costing $0.25 each, that's almost a lot of money. But okay, I'll be right out.
Go! Chase him down in the salsa!
Up yours, Clay, too. My damn buddies are en route, ricky-tick. You better deed him out or you're Swiss cheese.
Attack helicopters approaching!
Exactly when did this plan go off the rails?
Sorry, Martha, but I ain't hanging around here to get probed in the flop box. Oh, shit, not again.
Hey, Skeeves, remember me? Remember this? Good time.
Y'all come back now, you hear? What a swell guy.
So, Pox, why in the world are we way out here in the middle of nowhere?
Well, since you haven't noticed, that flashing E on the saucer dashboard means we need to fill up the fuel cell. The quantum motivator doesn't run on fumes.
So, the saucer runs on cactus farts and boulder dust? I don't see anything else out here.
No, Crypto! Nothing that potent. There's a far more useful fuel source hidden out here.
And if I asked, would you tell me what that might be?
Well, these humans in recent years have finally begun producing radioactive waste that meets the minimum requirements for Furon Super Go-Go Sludge.
What? We're gonna power the saucer with mutant monkey leftover waste?
Well, yes. At least we're not at the mercy of these outrageous gasoline prices. 60 cents per gallon is highway robbery!
Sounds like fun.
There is a secret military installation nearby that is being used as a storage facility. We should have no problem taking what we need.
This ship's ready. The Molinaris are weak. Ain't no stopping us now. What the?
These are Furon! Nexosporidium warriors! But they're extinct!
Who sent them? The Molinaris?
Impossible!
Emperor Meningitis?
Doesn't make sense! Even for him!
Time for backup. I'm calling High Command.
No! Too dangerous! What if they were sent by a traitor within the High Command?
Now what?
Rubbed out by a friggin' space midget. It ain't right. It just ain't right. It breaks my heart, Vinny. It breaks my heart.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. We'll rebuild. One day, we'll be back.
One day perhaps, but right now there is the matter of those Nexos. Someone is after
But
us.
who and why? We need time to figure things out. Somewhere where guys like us can blend in.
You know, we've seen all your movies, Mr. Tripleson, and last night was...
Double the pleasure, double the fun. Call me Jack, ladies. You earned it. Now, Amscray, it's time for my primal scream therapy.
I thought they'd never leave. Take that horrible thing off.
What? You don't dig my groovy banana hammock? Fine. Ah, my aching head. Sleep it off, Jack. I hate that guy. His voice grates on my nerves. So, the Nexos. Who sent them and why?
I have been pondering that ever since we fled Paradiso. There must be another Furon DNA gatherer here on Earth.
If this moron thinks he can steal my scene, he's smoking the drapes. But picking this guy out of 4 billion monkeys would be like finding a virgin showgirl in Paradiso. It's not like he's gonna be advertising on TV.
Sunnywood, California. Land of surf, sand, and endless sun. But in this refuge for dreamers and the weak-minded, there are those who would take advantage. Among them, the Lunarian Church of Alientology and its reclusive leader, Dr. C. Kurt Calvin. Dr. Calvin, have aliens really visited Earth?
Absolutely. And soon they'll return in their chariots of light to lift the faithful up to the heavens and life everlasting. Thousands of Lunarians already believe.
I spend 30 years zapping them one at a time, and this freak hands out a few shrooms, plays a little synthesizer, and they line up to get their brains sucked out.
A plan so devious that only a Furon could have thought of it. Well played, sir.
Yeah, well, it's time we played him. And I know just the foxy news babe to help us. How do I draw the reporter out? Who's gonna notice one more alien in this town?
I have just the thing. An ancient Furon weapon so strange to earthly eyes that only a reporter on the supernatural would bother to investigate.
Okay, you got me all hot now. Enough foreplay, Pox. What is it?
It's a spore launcher for a particularly voracious species of carnivorous flora from the once lush planet Venus, before we turned it into a self-perpetuating inferno. I call it the Venus Human Trap.
Sometimes the old ways are best.
Bizarre reports of a giant man-eating plant in downtown Sunnywood will definitely get the attention of this reporter.
Pox, how the hell did this Lunarian cult start? I mean, whatever happened to our cult of Arkvoodle? Well, we had the alien-worshipping cult market cornered back in the 60s.
Humans are not as idealistic today. They have jobs, mortgages, alimony payments. They must be convinced of their weaknesses through a veritable bombardment upon their self-esteem, and shown the way to happiness by a charismatic leader like Dr. C. Kurt Calvin. Can I get an amen?
How did Calvin do it?
First, he authors a series of ridiculously absurd but equally popular science fiction novels to make himself a household name around the world.
Oh yeah. I hope for his sake nobody in this town makes a movie out of that crap.
Then he enlists rabid fans to disperse personality tests which convince self-hating humans they are hopelessly depressed. Devoid of self-worth, they accept group conformity and sever all ties with family and friends. Then they flock in droves to training seminars for a sizable admittance fee, where Calvin himself browbeats them to tears, then promises to teach them patented technologies to boost inner strength and happiness.
Sounds like an expensive operation. How does he keep it going?
Embarrassment. Leaving Calvin means admitting you fell prey to such an obvious charlatan in the first place. Most of his adherents would die before returning to the poisonous "I told you so's" of their friends and families.
Well, I gotta hand it to Calvin, whoever he really is. I mean, he sure knows how to squeeze humans dry. Sounds like fun.
god from a galaxy far, far away.
Deep breaths. It's all in your imagination.
Hey, I was kidnapping her.
Just fly.
Not a feathered hair out of place.
How you doing there, dollface? Listen, I'm looking for Kurt Calvin. How do I find him?
Am I on candid camera?
I knew this wasn't going to work.
Crypto, you fool! You'll ruin everything!
Relax, Pox. The lady's a professional. Let's start over. My name's Crypto. I'm a good guy alien from outer space. I'm here to catch a bad guy alien who's wearing Kurt Calvin the same way I just did this poor schmo.
You saved my life.
I got a weakness for blondes. Also, brunettes and redheads.
For Arkvoodle's sake! Crypto, can't I leave you alone for 1 minute?
Crap. Listen, get me to Calvin and I'll get you the scoop of a lifetime.
No, but I know someone who can. Someone on the inside. A climber. He calls himself Deep Naval.
A master of the path of space can use psychokinesis against enemies or objects many times his own size.
Well, this is awkward.
You want to get close to Kurt Calvin or not? I'm taking a great risk talking to you. You have to make it worth my while.
Yeah, I know you hairless apes. You never give anything away for free. What do you want in exchange?
I need a few favors done to make me look good with Calvin's inner circle. Do them, and I'll get you close enough to shake Calvin's hand.
Deal. Lay it on me, man.
There's a famous scientist named James Grandy who goes around exposing hoaxes, myths, and urban legends. Lately, he's been setting his sights on the Lunarian Church.
You want me to grease him?
Just kidnap him, destroy all the so-called evidence he has about our cult and the non-existence of alien life, then force him into publicly admitting he believes in aliens.
Oh, is that all? Maybe I should wash his car and vacuum his drapes while I'm at it.
Just do it. Come back here when it's done.
I live to serve.
His offices are in the heavily guarded Sunnywood Francodyne nuclear plant. They hired Grandy. They disagree with our belief that aliens warned humans about the dangers of nuclear power. Our no nukes rallies are growing in popularity, and they want it to stop.
Idiots. They have no idea how dangerous nuclear reactors can be. Hey, non-believer. Aliens exist. Look at me. I'm as real as it gets.
It looks like you wandered off the set of a low-budget sci-fi movie.
Take a good look at my glowing cerebral cortex. How do you explain that, huh?
Easily explained by malnutrition, infection, or inbreeding.
Look at my incredibly advanced alien weaponry. Explain that.
I've seen better props in B movies 20 years ago.
What the hell is it gonna take to convince you I'm a real, bona fide alien invader from outer space?
Why don't you come back with your flying saucer and abduct me like a real alien would? Ha! Good day, alien!
This is unbelievable.
Get to your saucer and make a believer out of him!
Glad this is quite a film set you built here. None of it convinces me one iota, of course.
There you go, snug as a bug in a rug. Who's about to get his brain run through a cheese grater?
Seriously? How far will you hoaxers go to prove a point?
How about this far?
As you advance in the path of time, time itself will bend to your will.
Huh? What was that? You mean I can stop the world, mess it up, then start it up again? Right on!
People don't like aliens.
I know I don't.
Ever seen Invasion of the Body Morphers?
That flick from the 50s with aliens possessing people? I practically wrote it.
Allied Sunnywood Studios is remaking it.
Sounds like a huge hit.
More anti-alien propaganda. Calvin wants it stopped, but if I can take credit for killing the picture, I'll be one step closer to the inner circle.
Too bad. Could have been a brilliant commentary on the death of 60s idealism in the wake of Watergate in Vietnam. Plus, the special effects would have kicked ass.
It's a huge image problem for the Lunarians. I want something to make our position seem more mainstream.
Why don't you take an ad out in People?
No, something bigger. A movie. I want the best director in the world to make a movie that glorifies aliens.
That doesn't make a lick of sense, but I like the way you think.
Do this for me, and Calvin's inner circle will realize I'm the one changing the Lunarians' image for the better.
Kill production of a bad alien movie, fast-track production of a good alien movie. Sounds easy. Hooray for Sunnywood.
Indeed. Their premier race of super attractive morons, docile like cows, and with inorganic polymer udders to match.
Let's find those Invasion of the Body Morphers sets and take them apart.
Did you think film production hinges on the strength of its prefabricated environments? Destroy the sets and they'll build them anew. It's the so-called talent that gets a movie green-lit. The producer, the director, the actors, the writers.
That reminds me of a joke. How can you tell an airplane is full of actors? The engines stop and you can still hear the whining. Directors are out of control these days. I like the old studio system better. Kept them in line.
Without a visionary director at the helm, you can't have a real blockbuster movie. Why, who else will completely ignore the script to shoot his vision and run production costs into the stratosphere?
I thought writers were nobodies in this town.
That's true, but even the lowly writer plays an important role.
Who needs a writer? Anyone could write a movie, hell, even I could.
Oh, really? And how would you go about writing a movie?
Easy. I have an idea for a movie, I write it down. You start with fade in, then you have a bunch of action. When you get to the last page, you write fade out, bam, the end.
Yes, Crypto. What about character? Conflict? Plot? Emotion? Punctuation?
That stuff's not important, but I guess I'd find some schmuck to cross all the T's and dot all the I's.
And that schmuck, as you say, would be called a writer, would he not? As it happens, I've been doing a little screenwriting myself, dabbling on a script that would be perfect for this mission.
No, great. How'd I guess this was coming? I suppose it's about a holographic Jabberjaw's quest for a new body.
No. It's about a cute little alien who befriends a little boy. And through their growing bond, they change the world's perception of visitors from outer space. I call it Friendly Encounters of the Extraterrestrial Kind.
Sounds like a bomb. Who'd pay to see a sappy flick like that?
Everyone! The films of the 70s are too brooding, too patently adult in nature for a mass audience. If you want a hit. You need to make a movie the whole family will pay to see over and over again.
First family-themed casinos, now family-themed movies. I'm sensing a disturbing trend here, Pox. Producers are just boobs who hang around and bark orders while other people do all the real work.
Indeed. How I so despise that sort of wait. I take exception to that. Now, we must convince the producer of Body Morphers to make our movie.
Right on.
It's the Dance King! Dance King, will you sign my Afro kick?
Hey, Tony, you gonna show me those steps like you promised?
Yeah, bro, just as soon as I get some mono with 5 time with my ladies. Hey, girls, save some chest hair for later.
Ah, there's my ticket in.
Tony! Hey, real quick before you go in. I've been trying to learn those steps you showed me, but my brain don't remember stuff so good. I'll tell you which ones. You show me how to do them right, okay?
Bogart this human's uncoordinated flailings, Crypto. But do it with style.
Check it out. I taught this one to Travolta.
Yeah, you got the moves.
I've got a boogie fever of 105.
Get down.
I can move it, and I can groove it.
Thanks, man. My old lady's really gonna dig those moves. Go on in, man. Thanks again.
Like a one-legged hyper donkey.
Hey, the want ad never said I'd have to dance. Alright, the short story is I want you to kill body morphers and make my movie instead.
I agree your script has potential, but I've spent too much on body morphers to kill it. The sets are nearly finished. I've got Tripleson in the lead role. I've got Lupelbird signed to direct.
Ooh, I guess you haven't heard. Tripleson's out of action.
So what? Actors are a dime a dozen. I've still got my sets. I've got the best director in the whole world. Now get out of my face or you'll never work on this town again.
Ah, what the hell does it take to get a freaking movie made in this town? Oh, really sorry to hear about the pyrotechnic accident on your set.
I'm ruined. My partners won't pay for new sets. Body Morphers is dead. I'll never work on this town again.
Relax. Make my movie, and you'll be the toast of the town all over again.
I'll need cash. A whole lot of it. But reputation is everything in this town. You'll have to keep it on the down low, if you know what I mean.
Off the record, on the QT, very hush-hush, no sweat. I'll get your cash, and no one will know how you...
The humans have recently invented a contraption they call the Automated Teller Machine, or ATM. You walk up to it, and voila! It gives you money.
That's stupid. No one will ever use it.
See if you can coax these cash machines out of some greenbacks to finance our movie.
Greetings, automated teller machine. I'd like to make a substantial withdrawal from this savings institution.
Crypto, I don't think the ATM understood you. Try something else.
Hand over the dough, Robo, and make it snappy. Cough up some bread, or so help me I'll melt your integrated circuit board into a puddle of green goo.
Crypto, I seem to recall the proper ATM withdrawal procedure goes something like this. A human inserts a plastic card with a magnetic strip imprinted with their account information. The user then enters their birth date on the numeric keypad, at which time the ATM dispenses the desired amount of currency. Apparently, one must establish an account beforehand by making a monetary deposit, and a nominal fee is charged for each transaction.
You mean I gotta pay the bank my hard-earned cash just so I can take some out? That's crap! I've got a better withdrawal procedure. I'm gonna yank this freaking thing right off the wall and crack it open back at the saucer. No transaction fee.
We Lunarians believe the key to our success is utilizing the power of Earth's natural ley lines.
Ley what?
Ley lines. Invisible rivers of mystical energy. If we build where they cross, we can use their power to communicate across interstellar distances with our minds.
Right.
Only other people have already built there.
So you want me to blow their stuff up? Well, why didn't you just say so?
Blowing up their buildings isn't enough. We need to ensure they can never afford to rebuild. Force them to sell off their land. $1 billion worth.
$1 billion in damage. Ooh, now that's entertainment.
But we'll need it done before the Federal Reserve's new interest rate hike kicks in. Because $1 billion won't buy a hill of beans after that. The press conference is scheduled to begin in a few minutes.
$1 billion worth of destruction in a few minutes? No prob.
Hurry, Crypto! The Federal Reserve's press conference will begin soon!
That's it. I'm done doing favors for that Lunarian twerp. It's time to collect. I want Calvin.
Well, you won't find Deep Navel on the streets anymore. Apparently your favors have made him a very important player in the cult. Calvin's right-hand man.
That double-crossing bastard. He promised me he'd deliver Kurt Calvin. He's probably laughing it up with Calvin right now.
I'm sorry, Crypto. I should have checked my sources better.
There is nothing to be sorry about, Ms. Stone. Crypto, your efforts were hardly in vain. The Lunarians are more popular than ever thanks to you.
He's right, Crypto. It should be easy to draw him out now. If we stage an event so grand that even Calvin would not dare miss it.
I suggest we give these Lunarians the big alien arrival they've all been waiting for.
A mass Lunarian rally at the Sunnywood Bowl. If we can get the word out, everyone in Sunnywood will come. Calvin will have to make an appearance.
How do we get the word out?
Have you learned nothing from show business? Mass marketing, Crypto. What else? We'll distribute flyers all over town. Alien arrival tonight at the Sunnywood Bowl. The monkeys will show up in droves. No offense, Ms. Stone.
None taken. I'll even do lead-ins for the evening news. Calvin's unmasking as a real alien invader on television will be the news story of the century.
As long as you edit us out of your piece, of course.
Of course. I wouldn't want you to suck my brains out.
I wouldn't do that to you, sweet cheeks. Unless it turns you on.
It might.
Oh dear.
The entire membership of the Lunarian Church of Alientology is here at the Sunnywood Bowl. Many of them new members, thanks to the recent conversion of former skeptic James Grandy. Stepping up to the podium, Dr. C. Kurt Calvin.
Fellow Earthlings, I cannot explain this unexpected outpouring of support. One day we will make contact, but not today. One day our alien brethren will descend from the heavens and bring about a holy show! My goodness, here they are!
I bet he's crapping his nightgown.
Strike now, Crypto, while he's alone!
No way! I wanna milk this one.
Let's try to communicate with them. It's just like that scene in my movie.
Great talk foodle! The fools think we have a musical language!
Nobody talks music. That's stupid.
Humor them. Respond in kind.
We've We've been expecting you.
I'll bet you have.
You speak our language. You truly are as the angels.
Cut the crap. You're gonna pay for Paradiso. But first, drop the body snatch. I want to know who you really are.
I don't
Those aren't Furon.
Great foodle, Crypto! It's a Nexosporidium walker!
Does it bleed?
Oh, great gushing quantities! If you can get through his diamond-hard exoskeleton.
Exterminate Cryptosporidium, primary target.
What the? Who's sending you guys? That's what I'm talking about. You mess with the bull, you get the... Whoa, Nelly. Too much anonymous sex before a fight. Oh.
Crypto, wake up! Someone's coming! There!
We found him. The master will... I see you have rejoined us. I hope your sleep was pleasant. Welcome to Shenlong.
You're the one from my dream. You've been in my brain. Who are you?
You have much to learn about the true power of your mental abilities.
Blow it out your ass, Gramps. Give me my guns, or I'll PK your pickled hide back to ancient China.
Psychokinetic power is not just a beam from your brain. It is part of the fabric of life. A force, if you will, of nature. To understand it is to behold, to see the path of your own destiny.
Whatever. I look at a cow, it goes up. I look away, it falls down. End of story.
Submit to my tutelage, Crypto. And when you are ready, I will tell you who is behind your recent troubles.
What do you know? Tell me who's messing with my life, or I'll crack you open like a fortune cookie.
It is the foolish slug who gargles with salt water.
Gung-hei, fat Charlie.
Your mental powers are strong against students. But how will you fare against the master?
Ain't it always the way? Beat up 40 chopsaki guys, 2 minutes later, I'm ready to beat up some more. Holy crap! What is this shit?
Foolish slug. So much to learn. Do you submit?
Hell yes! How'd you do that, old man?
I used the temporal fist, an ancient Furon mental ability long forgotten. Become my pupil. Travel the path of enlightenment. And I will teach you to use it. Only then will you be able to defeat your true enemy.
Who is it? Who's trying to destroy my life?
Follow the path of enlightenment, and I will tell you.
Yeah. So when do I get my guns back? I feel kinda naked without them.
Once you leave this temple, your weapons will be available to you.
All right, old man. You've obviously got some boring sob story to spill. Let's hear it. Just don't take all day.
100 years ago, I was a young Furon in the Imperial Court, and best friends with Prince Meningitis.
Emperor Meningitis is a boy? Did he have the hump back then, too, or what?
Don't throw off my rhythm. Meningitis and I were like brothers. Inseparable. Those were the good times. Before the conspiracy.
Conspiracy? You mean like Watergate?
Far worse. My friend, Prince Meningitis, was marked for death by traitors within the Imperial Court who wished to impose their filthy ideas of democracy on our glorious empire. I foiled their scheme and stopped the prince's assassination. But several of the plotters escaped, and I was marked for death. So I hid here on Earth, until the day I could return and avenge myself on the conspirators.
So you shack up for a while, get your kung fu on, then head home for some payback. Good plan. But why'd you stay so long?
Foolish slug, your insolence is matched only by your ignorance.
Sorry. Go on, finish your soap opera, old man. I'm all ears.
During my stay on this planet, I grew enamored of the ways of the East. I realized that their meditation and philosophy could help me perfect my powers, and over time, I lost my desire for revenge.
Sounds like you went native to me. Then again, looking at all the hot Asian chicks around here, I can dig that.
I know you can. But base desires of the flesh were not my aim. Instead, I formed this academy to pass on my knowledge. But I was a fool. My first disciple, Saxon, was corrupted by power and now leads a local triad known as the White Dragon Kung Fu Society. The reappearance of Nexos can only mean the conspirators have found me. I believe they have struck a deal with Saxon. He will help them destroy me in exchange for Nexo technology to spread his criminal empire on Earth. It was Saxon who planted the seeds of war between you and the Molinaris. Saxon who sent the Nexos after you, hoping to create a power vacuum that he could fill. He is your enemy, and mine.
So, pretend I want to help you walk fry this Saxon guy. How can I possibly beat him if he knows all your fancy moves?
I will teach you the power that you will need to face Saxon. It is well that fate delivered us into each other's hands. Once we defeat Saxon, we shall return to Furon and end this conspiracy before they destroy our glorious empire. Shall we begin your training? You are one step closer to the path of enlightenment, but you are not yet strong enough to use the temporal fist against Saxon or his Nexos. You will need much more training.
Master, there have been a break-in. Agents of the White Dragon Kung Fu Society have stolen your jade talisman.
My last remembrance of the Furon homeworld. I had hoped to pass it on to an heir, but Saxon proved unworthy.
Bummer. Maybe I can get it back for you after I gouge out Saxon's eyeballs. Well, I'm ready. Teach me how to beat him.
You are far from ready. Before I teach you the true power of the temporal fist, you must prove yourself worthy. You must retrieve the jade talisman.
Crypto, if you insist on performing the work of this deranged fool...
I'm telling you, Pox, he's a great Furon.
And what am I? Only the Furon who sacrificed his physical being for you. Left in sleep mode for 3 days like a common computer. You know, I always fancied myself a bit of a mentor to you.
Oh, come on, Poxy. I still need you. Nobody gives upgrade like you.
Vulgar as always. Well, if you must dance for this monster, master of yours, you'll have to track down Saxon's right-hand thug, Roro.
Roro? How do you spell that?
Many have died trying to learn that secret. If you must know, it appears Rolo has stolen your master's precious little trinket to curry favor with Saxon.
Where can I find him?
He could be anywhere in Shenlong. But if I had to guess, I would presume he would be in the downtown area shaking down local businesses. White Dragon soldiers will no doubt be heavily guarding him.
Good. I need the workout.
Crypto, save that man in the suit from the White Dragons and find out what he knows about Roro.
Yes, sir. Pox, sir. Right away, sir.
Thank you for rescuing me from those cruel white dragons.
Who sent those thugs, anyway?
I owed money to Roro, and they came to collect. Many of us humble business people are in debt to him.
That's a crying shame. Where can I find this Rolo?
You wish to confront Roro? Aye. You have no idea who you are dealing with.
You don't say. How so?
Roro is very dangerous man. He once defeated entire Shenlong police force with one hand tied behind back.
Whatever. Probably wasn't even his hand. So where do I find this mighty Rolo?
Well, you are not my friend. I saw him go to the sculpture garden over there.
Master Roro.
Excellent. With this token of the hated master, I will secure my place at Saxon's side. As a reward, you may gaze upon my impressive pectoral muscle.
Oh, so impressive.
Hold it right there, you overstuffed pot sticker.
So, there are two little green men. Take him!
You did not say green. Just give me the talisman. It's important to the old man.
This talisman is more important to my master. It belongs to him. You will have to take it from my impressive chest with your puny bare hands.
I think you're all talk, Rolo. I think I can insult you all day and you won't do a thing to shut me up.
Go on then. Insult me, puny green man. See what I will do to you.
Okay, your breath stinks like rancid fish balls marinating in week old oyster sauce.
My breath is as powerful as the rest of my impressive physique to intimidate my enemies before I crush them!
Yeah, well, you've got man boobs.
Kill him!
For the last time, Rolo, give me the talisman.
Okay. Take it.
What? No epic showdown? No boss fight? Not even a mini boss fight? What gives?
Please, Arian, spare me. I'm really just a pitiful wimp.
What about all those stories about taking on Shenlong police and knocking down buildings and stuff?
They're lies, Arian. Lies, I tell you.
Yeah, that explains a lot. Frying you wouldn't be very sporting, would it? Oh, well, call me Crypto the Merciful. Run home, little Rolo.
But, Arian, I do have one request from you.
Okay, here it comes, the boss fight. I can feel it.
I cannot go back to my boss, Saxon, looking like this.
Huh?
Could you beat me up? I mean, not too hard, but, rough me up a bit.
Wow, you are pathetic. Well, I guess I could use my psychokinesis to slam you around to get some statues or something, but, you better not be getting off on this.
Oh, thank you, Arian. 1,000 thanks upon you. Just not too hot, okay? I blues like a beach.
It is most fortunate you were able to return with the Jade Talisman so quickly.
No sweat. Saxon's White Dragon Feng Shui Club are big wimps.
Do not underestimate our enemy. The theft of the talisman was merely a distraction. Saxon is no doubt planning a counterattack as we speak.
I will, Master. I think it's time I met this Saxon face to fist.
It would be unwise to attack Saxon until we know what he is planning. One of my students has infiltrated the White Dragon shipyards. He may have learned of Saxon's plans.
A mole on the inside. Hey, good thinking, Master.
You must seek him out, find out what he has learned, then return to me.
Sneak into the shipyards, dig up the mole, pump him for info, then give you the skinny. Got it, Master.
May the fist be with you, Crypto.
Cut your pie hole, monkey.
So,
you must be the Master's informant.
That's right. I'm the inside guy.
Okay, inside guy. I want to know about...
This is about Rollo and the Jade Talisman, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. How'd you know?
All the White Dragons are talking about the number you did on Rollo.
Of course they are. Go on, inside guy. Tell me more.
Saxon is planning a massive counterattack in retaliation. You'll never guess where.
I don't have to guess, monkey brain. You're gonna tell me, or I'll take you back to Saxon's men and yell, snitch!
Saxon's men are going to attack the monastery itself.
The monastery? The Master...
Good thing you found me when you did. If you hurry back to the monastery, you may have a chance to save it. Uh-oh. Don't look now, but we've got company.
Sorry, Charlie. You hold him off. I've got to get back to the island. I'll tell the Master you died with honor. Master, I know about Saxon's plan. His White Dragon Feng Shui Club is going to invade the island.
A bold move. I never thought he would dare launch a direct attack against me.
Well, think it now. They're here.
My students, the academy, my teachings, all are at stake. You must help defend us.
Saxon, come on out, you panty waste.
Perhaps a more articulate affront to his grandiloquent pomposity will draw him out.
Saxon, pusillanimous, craven, decimated, impudent malingerer. What the hell did I just say?
Crypto, sensors show something approaching.
I heard the so-called Master has a new disciple.
You heard right, Round Eyes.
So, this is what the Master has been reduced to.
My ass.
Your mental powers are pathetic.
Not as pathetic as those satin jammies.
These are pure silk, my little friend.
I'm not done with you, Saxon. Come back here. Saxon! Sissy!
Saxon grows more bold with each attack. It is time for us to take the battle to him. We will strike him where it hurts the most.
His bottom line, right?
Ah, you are learning, Crypto. Good. Saxon has business interests all over Shenlong. You must eradicate them.
I'll destroy Saxon if I have to vaporize every building in Shenlong.
Long.
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 soldiers and assets are scattered throughout the city. It won't take him long to figure out what we're doing, so we'll have to work quickly.
Relax, Poxy. Destroying's what I do best. Fire up the saucer. It's time to show these morons some of my knockin' crap down style kung fu.
Speaking of knocking down, I have developed a new weapon for your saucer that should offer you considerable assistance with this mission. I call it the Tornadotron.
Tornadotron. I like the sound of that. Too bad there aren't any trailer parks or mobile homes in Shenlong.
Perhaps not, but there will be fierce opposition from the White Dragons, the military, and the Nexos, who will certainly be drawn to the destruction. With this in mind, I've designed the Tornadotron to be launched and steered even while your saucer is cloaked, so you can control its destructive power without revealing yourself. The humans will think it's an act of God.
Hallelujah. Time for a good old-fashioned sermon full of fire and brimstone.
Good luck, Crypto.
It's not luck. It's skill, baby.
I think the master's your babe.
Okay, Pox. All the buildings are destroyed and no Saxon to be found. Explain that to me.
Well, I went back and double-checked the scanner logs and...
And what?
It appears the human I thought was Saxon was someone else entirely.
Someone else?
You know all humans look the same.
The all-seeing, all-knowing Orthopox screws up again. I can't believe I actually take orders from you.
I made a mistake. Unbelievable, I know, but true. I admit it. Let's move on, shall we? The White Dragon Kung Fu Society is expecting a shipment of bicentennial souvenirs at the port of Shengnong.
Souvenirs? Not a hell of a lot of scratch in that.
Exactly. I want to know what's really in those containers.
Who cares? Let's just nuke them and be done with it.
No, Saxon will be watching for the saucer and the containers will be well protected from the ground. We'll need a distraction.
Okay, how about we round up a bunch of hookers and send them down to the docks with nothing but tassels on and Roman candles up their hoo-hoos?
No. I think this calls for a bit more subtlety. We'll tip off the police, then follow them to the bust. They will provide a suitable distraction for the operation.
That's a hell of a wussy plan, Pox.
Thank you. The tip will have to come from a credible source. You will disguise yourself as a police officer. I smell bacon, Crypto. Infiltrate their headquarters and plant the suggestion in the mind of the commander.
Snatch a cop, set up the bus, smash the containers. I like the tassel thing better.
Now to find the chief of police. Cortex scanned some of the locals for clues as to his whereabouts. I read about this one in the newspaper while you were off eradicating someone or other. He's the son of a fan maker, a social climber, but a traditionalist, dead set against the tongs, but not above making a little money on the side. See if that helps.
Patrolman, speak, but know that I am a busy man. Do not waste my time.
Chief, I have business of an urgent nature.
You will begin by addressing me properly.
Oh, greatest High Police Chief, 1,000 blessings on your house.
Your enthusiasm is commendable. Don't overdo it. You have something to tell me?
I bring word of dangerous tong activity at the docks.
Activity? What is the nature of this supposed activity?
I have learned of a secret arms shipment which will give the White Dragon Society a dangerous technological edge.
This is most unwelcome news. Tell me, were I to authorize an armed force to deal with this problem, how would such an operation work to your police chief's benefit?
A successful arrest would greatly enhance your reputation.
Ah, this operation will be quite beneficial. For the city, I expect you want some sort of reward. What would you request of me?
Only the opportunity to continue serving you, sir.
You have convinced me. I will authorize the operation. Thank you, Patrolman. Riot scum! Surrender peacefully and we will make your public floggings brief.
Never! We spit on the graves of your ancestor! We curse you for 1,000 generations!
We know about this shipment. Surrender now! We will not hesitate to use harsh methods.
Then you will rot in hell of 1,000 paper cuts with lemon juice on them.
We have you surrounded. Surrender!
Our kung fu is very strong. We have the frying sieves.
Our guns are very strong. We have the bullets.
Our clothing is very strong. We have the camera.
That is enough. We are coming in on 3. 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 2 4/5, 2 5/6, 2 7. No, I mean 8. Wait, what number was I on? Let me start over.
We're wasting time, Pox. Let's sink this ship.
Saxon would not defend a shipment of exotic aphrodisiacs so fiercely, despite their considerable street value. He must be defending something else in the ship's hull. I need to find out what he's hiding.
I know I'm just gonna blow it all up anyway. What's the plan?
I'm going to hack my way into the ship's system in order to bring the cargo up to the surface. It could take a while, given how primitive human computers are.
And where am I during all this?
Why, defending me, of course! And quickly, here they come! I've brushed the dust off your trusty dislocator. Would you like to use it?
Would I? Does a Furon like to fornicate?
I wouldn't know. Brace yourself, Crypto. I'm opening the cargo bay doors. Just a moment. Great Archvoodle. It can't be!
What's wrong, Pox? You see a ghost? It can't be... what? What? Tell me!
Oh dear! Archvoodle be praised. We just avoided a terrible calamity.
What, Pox? What the hell was in the ship?
I'll tell you later. It would just upset you. I'm going to analyze the data I culled from the ship's log and try to ascertain where it came from. Saxon's brothel is gearing up for the big tea convention.
Never much cared for tea. I'm a coffee man, but that's a party I'd like to check out.
Scare away his clientele and we'll plunge his lucrative companionship trade into the red.
I wonder what all the goons who run Saxon's love shacks will do once I shut them all down.
I'm sure they'll adapt to another method of accelerating the degradation of human society. Like making video games.
Ha! Like that'll happen. So, what's the plan, Stan?
We'll begin by cutting off the supply of customers. Saxon's hawkers are handing out leaflets to potential Johns cruising the Kaodong district.
There must be 1,000 shills down there. How'll I know who to nail?
Saxon's hawkers are difficult to miss.
Geez, the way he dresses them. It's a wonder Saxon's own men don't kill him.
Destroy Saxon's hawkers, and do try not to alert the police.
What am I, an amateur?
Hey, hot mama, you looking for work? We always looking for some more girls, all kinds.
I'm just looking for a good time. Got flyer, so come here. Girls now have good time too?
Hey, it's cool, lady. Something for everybody in the 70s. You go inside, have good time.
Of course you can trust us. The photographs are merely a keepsake, a memory of a lovely visit from a cherished customer.
Look, there's the proprietress, Madame Ginseng.
Well, I can't fault Saxon's taste in miniatures. She's magnificent.
Yes. Snatch her.
I love it when you say snatch.
You want date one my girls, handsome sailor man?
Well, that depends on what you have to offer.
We have many girl to offer. Anything you desire. What you want?
My tastes are particular. What I want is quite rare, if you know what I mean.
You like 6-foot-tall blonde Chinese girl with green eyes, huh?
No. Not that kind of rare. I'm looking for a real woman. Full-figure woman, if you know what I mean.
We have big girl, small girl, medium girl, all size. What else you like?
I prefer someone with experience, if you know what I mean.
So, you like big girl, been round block few times, huh? What else?
I like a woman with a deep, husky voice, if you know what I mean.
I see where this is going.
Let's not beat round the bush, madam. I find you terribly sexy and I wish to accompany you to a back room.
Oh, that costs you extra, but I am so happy to oblige. Come with me, handsome Salaman. Oh, please wait. I step into something more sexy. You're gonna like. Let's get it on, monkey. I don't suppose you gentlemen are here for a freebie.
You are not Madame Ginseng! Kill the imposter!
Nice work, Crypto. And it serves them right.
Because they're not working for us.
Exactly.
I have a fever, Poxy, and the only prescription for that is more destruction.
Very well, my feverish homicidal sidekick. I want you to cause as much property damage as possible. But don't take too long, or else we'll have all manner of enemies blasting at us.
I must defeat all of Shenlong to stand a chance.
Yes, you know that only 2 humans will actually get that reference, Crypto.
Start the clock. I'm fired up and ready to toast this town. Master, we've destroyed Saxon's assets, run off his customers, enough softening him up. Let's deep fry this egg roll already.
Yes, it seems that the time has finally come for me to face Saxon directly.
No, Master, let me face him. Teach me how to defeat him with the temporal fist.
I cannot.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
I must face Saxon. Alone.
No, Master. Saxon is more my enemy than yours. He took away my business, my swank life in Paradiso, everything I built to beat back the drudgery of decades of DNA gathering. I want revenge. I need revenge.
Confucius said, before setting out for revenge, one must dig 2 graves.
Confucius was full of crap. You have no right to take this away from me.
Very well. I will tell you how to draw him out. You will hold a martial arts tournament. Saxon's vanity will compel him to attend.
Only Saxon calls the tournaments. How will I get Kung Fu masters to show up?
By exploiting his henchman's ambitions. Convince Roro that he will gain power with Saxon's defeat.
I see. Get Roro to round up all the Kung Fu experts for me, and make sure Saxon hears about it. And I will finally have my revenge. Still licking your wounds, Roro?
You again.
Hey, don't get all worked up, big guy. I'm here to ask you a favor.
Huh? Why should I help you?
Well, how about a chance to restore your honor after that thoroughly humiliating defeat I handed you earlier?
I see. What is favor you ask of me?
I want you to round up all the Kung Fu experts in Shenlong for a special tournament.
Only Saxon calls Kung Fu tournaments.
Yeah, well, now's your chance to hop off Saxon's lap and play big dog. You gonna help me or not?
I will help you. On one condition.
Of course, there's always one of those. What?
I have word the police are coming to kill me. If you protect me, Roro is man of honor and will round up Kung Fu experts for tournament. If you don't, then Roro dead and no help for you. What do you say, Aryan?
Cool. Let's get it on.
I underestimated you, Aryan. Your skills are strong. I offer you my gratitude.
Screw your gratitude, Giganto. Just set up the damn tournament.
Very well. I will keep my word and round up the Kung Fu experts for your tournament. They will be waiting for you.
I demand to know who arranged this so-called contest. Where is our host?
I did.
We have heard of you, Aryan, and your master. And though your eyes are not round, you are notorious outsiders in our eyes.
I think you'll want to stay for this. I'm gonna fight Saxon.
Is that so? And how will you accomplish this?
These are the strongest Kung Fu experts in all the known lands. Surely Saxon must be hiding amongst them somewhere. Disguised perhaps as a one-armed boxer or some such. You'll have to draw him out of hiding somehow.
Yeah. How?
I don't know, not my area of expertise. Try insulting him.
Attention, Kung Fu experts. Saxon cannot be trusted. He eventually will destroy you all, but together we can conquer him.
No! Saxon has been good to us. He promised to include us in his plans. Why should we turn against him?
Saxon is a fool who often forgets where he put his car keys.
Not such a telling sign. I often lose my car keys.
I will consider this argument.
We will consider it. You are not the boss of... Tell us more.
Saxon often wears clothes made entirely of fine silks and other unmanly garb.
Yes, he is foppish. A clothes whore. Your case is weak.
Impress us.
Saxon makes strange yowling noises when he exercises.
Ha! So true. And in the shower, I've heard them.
I bet you have.
I mean, I've heard of them. Aryan, my time is precious and you are wasting it.
Oh, and I suppose you are the only one with someplace to be.
I think you're losing them, Crypto.
Shut up.
We will give you one more chance.
Saxon is part of an alien conspiracy. When he's done with the Master, he's gonna turn on you.
Turn on us or turn us on?
What kind of a question is that?
It was meant to sound clever.
Clever? Is that a code word or something?
Enough! Will Saxon work to bring our clans together? This outworlder would sow the seeds of discord between us.
Yes, I see now who our true enemy is.
He didn't take the bait. Now I've gotta fight all these pajama bottoms to make sure I get Saxon. I don't understand it. Why didn't Saxon come? The Master said he couldn't resist. Oh no. The Master knew I'd never let him fight Saxon, so he sent me on a fool's errand. He got me out of the way and hung himself out as bait.
So, old man, this is the end. With the help of my new friends, my White Dragon Kung Fu Society will roll over the earth. Starting right here in your beloved Shenlong.
No!
Stay out of this, slug.
Yes! This is between a pupil and his master. If you strike me down, Saxon, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. You son of a...
Why, Master?
This is the way of things. The flower must die for the fruit to live.
Who you calling a fruit, old man?
Crypto, the full power of the fist is already in you. When you truly need to use it, you will know how. Keep this with you always. You are the son I never had. Mostly because I lacked the necessary genitalia.
Pox, tell me you tracked Saxon.
Of course I did.
I'm going after him. I'll destroy his criminal empire. I know exactly how much that burns.
Crypto, I understand you're emotional at this time, but are you certain that...
Do it! And from now on, we're 50-50 partners.
Nonsense! A great Furon has died today at the hands of this monster! I'll take 45.
Saxon, come out and play!
Prepare to join your master.
Any last words?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I didn't know we were allowed to bring toys.
Why do you think we're called the White Dragon Kung Fu Society?
I thought it was because you were a round-eyed Guaylo honky.
Guess again, slug.
This is for the Master, and because I don't like you, and for your bogus, shouting jammies. Now get ready to... Your pets can't save you now, Saxon.
What the hell are those things?
Don't play dumb with me. I know all about your conspirator friends on Furon.
Furon? I don't have any...
What the hell is going on here? Dynamite! I thought Saxon was behind everything, but he knew less than anybody. Poor Master. The conspirators must have forgotten him long ago.
Crypto, it's been bothering me for a while, but this latest Nexo attack has confirmed it. I could not find any evidence of Nexo ships coming into orbit, and they'd leave trails we could spot for months, years even.
What are you saying?
These Nexos were cloned here, on Earth, not by Saxon. He was only smuggling the technology.
But by who? And where did Saxon get the dragon and all that Furon technology?
Only one organization on this world can do all that and clone Nexos. I analyzed the ship's log, Crypto. It came here from Belleville, France.
So, they're Franco-Dyne's monsters.
Indubitably.
Monsieur?
Ah bon, c'est parfait. Merci, Claude.
I don't understand. Why aren't they screaming and running away? It's like they can't even see it.
Nah, these frogs don't care whether you're from America or outer space. In Belleville, all foreigners are dog-doing. Or maybe it's just the hat. Let's find out.
Ah! Un monster! Le de sucre, monsieur?
Non, non, merci, Claude. Que le billet, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
Did you see that? We should have landed here back in the 1950s.
Well, we're here now. Let's make up for lost time. What have you found out about Franco-Dyne?
This is Henri Crusteau, oceanographer, environmentalist, CEO of Franco-Dyne, and the source of all our troubles.
I'm gonna hit that guy so hard snails'll shoot out of his ears. For the Master.
Excellent. With that outcome in mind, allow me to ramble on at great length about my plan.
Let me guess. You want to destroy Franco-Dyne's Consumer Electronics headquarters so we can shake down the workers for info on Crusteau's Furon tech projects.
What? But you don't... How did you...
I took a peek at your notes while you were in the saucer.
Well, don't do it again. It's bad enough I don't have a body. If you take away my opportunities to talk, then what am I good for?
I've been asking myself that for 20 years. Okay, mes amis. Here's how we're gonna play this. I want to know what Crusteau's after. One of you's gonna talk, and the other one's gonna go 12 rounds with my taffy puller, n'est-ce pas? Now, who's gonna surrender the info? Okay, then. Surrender twin powers, activate.
Twins? But there are 3 of us.
Don't ruin my jokes. I'm the one with all the guns, remember?
Crusteau has been working with genetic material, mapping the human genome, experimenting with disease.
Pourquoi?
We don't know. He does not trust us. I cannot imagine why. He didn't even invite us to that big party that he is hosting at Chateau Crusteau. I was so hurt. I stole this reel-to-reel tape of sensitive data that I found lying around unprotected. I give it to you.
Fantastic. Now, what about this little party? Who's coming?
Scientists from all over the world. Top men in every field. And there is going to be a mystery entertainer. Could be Jerry Lewis.
Sorry, there's only so much I can take. Pox, what the hell is Crusteau up to?
I'll analyze this tape. Perhaps it will conveniently yield the answers we need at some crucial moment later on.
And I'm crashing that party. I want Crusteau's French ass on a stick. And I know exactly how that sounds.
You'll need to approach Chateau Cousteau on foot.
Why the hell can't I just take the whole damn place out from the air?
This infernal city is riddled with sewers. Destroy the chateau and these so-called scientists would escape below like so many rats. We'd never pick them out from among the legions of French revolutionaries and hideously scarred opera composers. And who knows what secrets Cousteau will have told them.
Fine, fine. I'll mingle, have a couple crepes, and then tear Cousteau limb from limb. A mime. How typical. So that's Cousteau's little warm-up act. Not a bad idea, actually, with this crowd of nerds. Those guys make James Grandy look like Coyote Bongwater.
And this gesticulating mute, he'll be allowed on stage.
Yeah, right next to Cousteau. He's my ticket to revenge.
Excellent. Now take the stage. Your ebullient personality should be more than enough to drive away the scientists.
Au contraire, mon frère. No way I'm showing my face dressed like this, even if it's not my face.
Oh, great Archvoodle. Perhaps you should just wear a bucket on your head.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Mesdames et messieurs, I have incredible news for you all tonight. Something that will usher in a new age for mankind and for our Mother Earth. But before we begin, it is my pleasure to present the master of the silent poetry of the mimeodrame, Marcel.
Hiya, folks. It's really great to be here. I'm lying. Rimshot, huh? Seriously, I've never played a room full of people smarter than me, and tonight's no different. Ba-dum-bum. Huh.
They're laughing! Not insulting enough!
Shh, I'm just getting warmed up. Hey, you're a great crowd. You, sir, where you from?
Berlin!
I can tell, 'cause your hair's parted in the middle. Ich bin ein wild and crazy guy. But, seriously. I kid the Germans. That guy that got the Nobel Prize, he thought it was a Bell Prize until he tried to ring it. Get it? Nobel, nothing. I thought you guys were smart. You're a bunch of scientists, right? So tell me. What's with this swine flu? Can red wine get it, or only white? Yeah, that was a stinker when I stole it. I got it off the bathroom wall at the Manure Hall of Fame. And what about our host, Henry Crouton, what's his name? You know, little guy, smells like seafood but won't eat it 'cause fish are his only friends. He's got a big ego, I gotta hand it to him. The guy's got fantastic taste, I mean... I was just licking him backstage. I think he sort of liked. These are free jokes, people. Free! So tell... Have you seen these French women? Probably not, but why limit to just French women? The whole bunch of you couldn't get a woman in the sack if you dunked yourselves in chocolate and rolled in $100 bills. Can you guys see anything through those cola bottles? I'm not kidding, but seriously. Talk about loose. The other day, this gal at Notre Dame offers to show me how high she can stretch her leg. She got it up to her forehead. It was amazing. And it would have gone further, but her habit kept getting in the way.
Cousteau, we did not come here to be insulted to this degree.
S'il vous plaît, I have important news for you. A new world awakes, truly.
Keep your utopian advances to yourself. In 30 years, empiricism will be overrun by irrational religious pseudoscience anyway.
Idiot! You were supposed to entertain them, not chase them away. Who are you? The space creature. You've been interfering with my plans for some time.
I'll bet. It was you who sent the Nexos to Paradiso to rouse me out, right into the arms of the Lunarians.
Comment? Whatever are you talking about, space creature?
Don't play coy with me, Crusto. You knew the Lunarians would make me destroy Francodyne's Sunnywood holdings.
And destroy my dream for clean, renewable energy for the entire world. Cost my shareholders hundreds of millions? To what end, space creature? Pourquoi?
To rake in the insurance dough. Enough to build all the Nexo-cloning facilities you wanted.
If you truly believe this most outlandish fantasy, why are we enemies? We should be friends, no?
I became a liability when I sunk your ship full of cloning machines in Shenlong and beat that Saxon punk of yours to a pulp.
I have many business contacts around the world. I cannot speak to the alleged underworld deal.
Cut the crap! I know you're part of a conspiracy to destroy my race. Your biggest mistake was coming after me. You put the hook in too deep, baby. And now you're gonna pay.
I deny every word, creature of space. And you are a fool to approach so near the Lord of the Sea.
Ah! That bastard stabbed me with a friggin' fish!
Crypto, you have company! I've been reviewing the reel-to-reel tapes from Francodyne headquarters. It's a remarkable story. Did you know that in 1971, Henri Crusto discovered a crashed Furon saucer at the bottom of the ocean?
And he went from fish hugger to billionaire Nexo-cloning scumbag overnight.
Yes, but there's more. He's been experimenting on humans.
He's wasting his time. Monkey don't wash out.
It's not the monkey he wants to wash out. It's the Furon.
What the art boodle are you talking about?
Crusto is engineering a virus to deintegrate Furon DNA from the human genome. I don't have to tell you this would render humans
even more useless. Without a source of pure Furon DNA, our empire would crumble overnight, and I'd be out of a job.
We must stop him from completing that virus.
Just tell me how.
I can think of a few ways. One of the components Crusto needs for his DNA virus manufacture is a chemical found only in the pigments of Renaissance paintings.
Let me guess, he's gonna rob the most celebrated art museum in all of France.
Precisely. Without the stolen paintings from which to harvest, Francodyne will have to synthesize the chemical at great cost and delay.
Hell, he probably donated most of those paintings himself. Why go through all the trouble to steal them back?
Crusto is desperate since you've punched a gaping hole in Francodyne's finances.
So you want me to destroy irreplaceable masterworks of art to stop Francodyne? Hell, I'd do that for poops and giggles. I'll miss the Mona Lisa, though. She's kinda dirty.
Yes, she certainly has it going on. For an inferior monkey, of course.
So, Pox, who do you think would win in a fight? Venus de Milo or Mona Lisa?
That has to be the most absurd question I have ever heard. Venus de Milo has 2 missing human appendages. She would not stand a chance.
Well, as much as I enjoy discussing classic art, let's get back to business. How long till this heist goes down?
Pardon?
Don't tell me you found out the where, the who, the what, and the why, but you forgot about the when.
Curse that elusive fifth W! No matter. You will simply have to find one of Crusto's cronies and attain the information from him.
So, more hands-on interrogation techniques?
That won't be necessary. Although Cousteau's men have all the fancy toys, they are no rocket surgeons. Cousteau gave them each a briefing tape so they would not forget their assignment. Just kill one of them and then grab his package.
Rocket surgeon? Is that anything like brain scientist?
You know what I meant! Besides, you aren't exactly the crispiest taco in the combination plate yourself, Crypto.
Crunchy metaphor, pox in the box. Grab his package. Pox, I know this is the 70s and all, but I still play for the home team.
Oh, Crypto, does your purient mind know no bounds?
Enough witty banter. It's time for some monkey hunting.
Does that mean you're ready to accept this mission?
Whatever, Pox. Just give me the objectives.
Good evening, Agent. This is your leader, Henri Cousteau. As you know, we have an important mission taking place in the Musée tonight. Here, in the untainted cradle of Belleville, we are creating a race of super warriors free of the impurities of man to protect our Mother Earth. You have all served in private capacities of my terrestrial empire. These paintings, like yourselves, will pay deference to the ultimate dynasty which together we have created. Now, down to business. You must arrive at the Musée de Belleville not later than 2200 hours. Good luck. The fate of Francodine, the fate of our Mother Earth depends on your continued support of our cause. This message will self-destruct upon completion.
Oh, by the way, you can now use the quantum deconstructor to blow things up.
What's with the lame-ass introduction? Talk about burying the lead.
I guess those slovenly game designers forgot about it until now.
It's only the most powerful weapon in the whole freaking game, Pox. Sound off like you got a pair.
Poxmart proudly presents the most destructive weapon ever devised by the brilliant Orthopox, the new and improved quantum deconstructor, complete with manual charging for custom-sized blasts of mega destruction, only $19.99.
Now that's more like it.
What could be more disruptive to Francodyne than a union strike? And what better locale for a workers' rebellion than the socialist birthplace of the 3-hour lunch?
Hey, Pox, how many Frenchmen does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Crypto, we don't have time for jokes.
Doesn't matter. If you're counting on the French to do the job, it's already screwed. Three-hour lunches with plenty of wine, and then cutting out early to go drink more wine. Say what you want about the French, but they know how to live. Alright, how do we get them to bite on the strike idea? Assuming they aren't too lazy to strike.
It so happens, coincidentally and not planned at all, that Francodyne's Gene Splitters 49 Union is having a picnic in the park today. It will take only a nudge to tip them into open rebellion.
Bon d'accord. Let's stir up some tension in the workplace.
Bravo! Yay! Gérard! Vive Gérard! Quiet, quiet, he's trying to speak.
Brothers, mon frère, thank you for joining me today. Now is the time when we must stand united and strike. We must show the petits bourgeois who run Francodyne, and that we are their partners in production, not their slaves.
We have work! We got a 10% employee discount on all Frankenstein products! Why should we waste our time listening to you?
Yes, let's talk about time. Vacation time. Just think about all the union fees you've paid over the years. If you strike now, you might see a few pennies back from the strike fund.
Oh, so the bosses are scum. So what else is new? What else can you promise us?
An early death, unless we demand better health care. Don't you care for your health? Francodyne executives have expanded their healthcare options while cutting back on yours.
Ah, big deal. Everyone in Belleville gets their healthcare for free. What else are you offering?
Damn, forgot about universal healthcare. Too much time in third world countries, like the United States. Well, how about money? You're not making enough to buy a country cottage, but Henri Crusteau is spending a fortune on his fabulous villa.
All this talk of material things is fine for the American. But what of love? What of the soul? These are the things a Frenchman craves.
We have these things already. Belleville is the cultural center of the world. But, mes amis, Henri Crusteau does not love Belleville. He loves America, the country with no culture. They despise jazz. They like cop buddy films. Why, they even hate Jerry Lewis.
Success! You have commendable oratory skills, Crypto. But then I suppose after all these years with me, something was bound to rub off on you.
Yeah, that's why I carry the wet naps.
You've caused a calamity of epic proportions and decimated Francodyne's workforce. The Francodyne data tapes have revealed to me the location of their secret Nexo cloning facility.
So, we can just waltz in there and they'll surrender, right?
Crypto, I get the feeling you are not taking this mission seriously. Please try to stay focused.
Okay, so what are we standing around for?
It's time to shut down Francodyne's Nexos. Go there and destroy everything.
Ah, destruction. These are the missions I truly relish.
I remember relish. Oh, the mustard! I used to smear them on my soylent green back when I had a tongue to eat with.
My heart bleeds. It's too bad you can't enjoy all the fine cuisine the French have to offer, Poxy.
That's not fair.
Like pâté or steak tartare. Delicieux.
How could you be so cruel?
Nor a silky Bordeaux to wash it all down.
Stop torturing me! Get back to work!
I'd love to stand around and parlay cuisine with you, mon frère, but I've got stuff to blow up.
Idiots! My patience is wearing thin. Pay you a great deal of money to protect my interests? See that some harm comes to this space creature, or I shall terminate your employment in a most unpleasant manner. Employee number 38. What business is so important that you must confront me directly?
Hey, bonsoir, boss. How is it going? You know, of all the crazy French billionaire industrialist explorers I've worked for, you're the best.
You need not flatter me. I am simply a man who takes pride in his work.
I was just wondering, with all these dangerous activities going on around here and the enemies that Francodyne has, is that shield up there really protecting us?
What a foolish question, Employee 38. That shield is impenetrable. I designed it myself.
So, this shield, it doesn't have any, weaknesses or anything?
Of course not. How dare you question the structural integrity of my creation?
Oh, pardon. Oh, I apologize, monsieur. It's just that such a masterful creation, I was wondering how it worked, is all.
Ah, a true work of brilliance, if I do say so myself. With the shield generators safely secured inside the shield, not a weapon in the universe could penetrate it.
Generators, huh? And where might these fabulous creations be?
They are located... Wait a second. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to go appreciate the fine craftsmanship.
Ah, well, in that case, my dear employee number 38, there are 3 generators powering the shield. They are located in the west, north, and east. Of course, they are highly secure and well guarded by your fellow employees. Nothing can destroy them as long as they remain fastened to their location.
Well, thank you for your time, Monsieur Cousteau, and thank you for allowing me to work for your glorious enterprise.
I have enjoyed our conversation, employee number 38, but now I must depart, for I have important matters to attend to.
Great work, Crypto! Who knew you would be such a natural charmer of human males?
Hey, I was just covering for your failures as a weapons designer. At least we know how Cousteau's shield works. Now we have to figure out how to take all these generators out. I can't get through it! Come on, weapon boy! Daddy wants an upgrade.
Funny you should mention it. I've been working on something for just such an occasion.
Gimme, gimme, gimme!
It's called the Black Hole Gun. A localized singularity phenomenon which is created by the quantum interaction between...
Pox! You had me at black hole.
You'll have to be on foot to use the Black Hole Gun. But then I suppose you knew that too. Cousteau's remaining Nexo walkers are heading toward the river.
Great. Maybe they'll sink and save me the trouble of taking them apart one at a time.
The Nexos are carrying the virus in their venom sacs. When they reach the river, they will inject the virus into it.
That's bad, right?
I don't need to tell you what will happen if that virus reaches the water supply.
No, you...
It would quickly spread through the human population here. Then, throughout Europe. Then, the world, eliminating pure Furon DNA from human brain stems forever.
I said you don't have to...
Dooming the Furon Empire, and rendering any subsequent revenge you took upon Cousteau quite hollow indeed.
I get it already.
Then what are you waiting for? Get those walkers!
And now, space creature. You will feel the power of nature and the technology combined. The giant squid is defeated. The invader reigns supreme. Why do you fight me? I was only trying to destroy all humans.
Don't give me that jive. I've got it all figured out. Lose the Furon DNA and my people die, leaving you to rule the Earth with an endless supply of Nexos. Good plan, except without Furon DNA from human brain stems to feed them, your little army would have torn you apart.
Human brain stems? I just feed them this.
I can't believe it's not Furon DNA.
The saucer I found was full of it, but it's easily reproduced. It's mostly, how to say, peanut butter?
Synthetic Furon DNA?
Strange creature from another world. I apologize if I have disrupted your delicate life circle. You must believe me. I tried to stop my Nexus from attacking your casino, but they were rogues responding to a signal that originated on one of your worlds. I believe you call it Furon.
Synthetic DNA. They must have let some slip to make up for that light shipment we sent them, and then sent the Nexos to shut us up. But why keep it a secret? Why maroon me here on this arc-voodle forsaken dirtball planet for 20 years when they could crank out cheap imitation DNA back home?
Think, Crypto. Who stands to lose the most from a substitute? Who has the Earth DNA gathering concession?
Emperor Meningitis. He owns this whole operation. Saxon was a pimp. Crusteau was a tool. But I didn't know until this day that it was the Emperor all along.
Crypto! You can't possibly be thinking about...
Killing the Emperor? You bet I am.
But that's high treason! Suicide! I won't go along with it!
Oh, yes, you will. I'm gonna stick it to the old man, and you're gonna help me. Pack up your valise, Poxy. We're going home!
Welcome to the fourth ring of Furon. Science, industry, and leisure among the stars with a Furon twist. It is a vacationer's paradise for fun in the simulated sun. Ogle at the wild, weird ways of Earth monkeys in our human habitat. Enjoy our unique games and diversions. Then gaze upon the blinding, unapproachable splendor of the Emperor's Summer Palace.
Unapproachable splendor of the Emperor's Summer Palace? You sound like the cruise director on Love Boat.
Well, I have a bit of history here. Giving tours was one of my duties.
What was the other?
That's classified. Nothing you say can make me tell you.
Fine, I don't have time for this crap. I've got an appointment with the Emperor. I told you not to give out this number.
Crypto!
What? Who's there? I told you, I don't like cookies! Pox! What have you done with your body? Why are you here?
Well, most high Emperor Meningitis. We were sort of tooling around the neighborhood and thought we'd just drop by.
And what's that with you? Oh, your little houseboy. Klepto.
Crypto.
Whatever. What are you doing away from your post, puppet? Why aren't you out collecting Furon DNA?
Why aren't you sucking my blaster, Methuselah?
Don't make him angry.
Sucking your blaster? What's that? Some sort of innuendo?
I got something to put in your endo, you lying puss sack.
I don't have to take this abuse.
Well, now you've done it. He's kicked us out of the city entirely and put up an enormous city shield.
Whatever. I'll just shoot this shield too.
Nope, This one can't be destroyed by shooting it because it's green!
Just give her someone else's DNA. The husband was a garbage collector. It's bound to work out in her favor. Pox!
In the complete and total lack of flesh.
What an unexpected surprise! And this must be Crypto.
Must be.
Great art boodle. Crypto and Pox of Earth, here on the 4th ring of Furon. If there's anything I can do to make your stay here more comfortable, anything at all, just name it.
How about compromising the security of the Empire by handing over high-level classified clone data?
Oh, well, that's different.
Not even for an old friend? Hmm?
Well, perhaps if... But no.
What?
Well, you do know I'm a great lover of games.
Of course! Though you could use a little, you know...
Particularly of being beaten at the games. My job is very lonely. If you were to best my high scores at the amusement park, I'd be hard-pressed to resist any request.
What?
I think I get it. You go shoot some Platonian oysters. We'll be right back.
What was that all about?
It's about maybe you aren't as good at Huberfetzes as you think.
What?
Pox. He gets off on losing.
Then I'm his...
That was fantastic, just fantastic. But I have a confession. We don't keep the data you're after here. We can't have people checking out high-ranking DNA willy-nilly. We'd be up to our necks in fake emperors in a minute.
I want my clone data.
Yes, well, that's the thing, isn't it? This is an awful risk you're expecting me to take, and I think I deserve more consideration.
What?
Oh, it's nothing big. Not for someone with crypto skills. With the ladies...
All right, you've got my attention.
I'm in love. With a human... woman.
Hey, nothing to be ashamed of, man. They're the hottest females of all the species we've subjugated. If you got a winky upgrade like me, a human girl can do things to you that'll make you never want to lose at checkers again.
Oh, you'll find her at the diner. She wears an I Heart Aliens shirt.
Then you're halfway home. Earth girls are so easy. I'll get the girl, you break out the ripple.
I haven't got all day.
I read you, baby. But, how are you fixed for the rest of your life, huh? 'Cause I think we could last.
Uh-huh. I've heard that before, and from better-looking Furons than you. What makes you think I'd go for you?
Truth in advertising, baby. By the way, is that shirt Braille?
Okay, so let's say I fight. What kind of time can a girl expect on a date with you? What's your big plan?
A roaring fire, a bottle of Asti, and Boss Gags.
Look, if you and I are going to hook up, I just need to modify my mood. You know what I'm saying? Do you like to party?
Party hardy, babe. I practically invented the word. I got some primo stuff back in my cubicle right now. I've been known to partake. Wanna get mellow? So what's it gonna be, babe? Yes or no?
There you go. You should let her beat you at Twister. It's the best of both worlds. Your whole freaking nervous system will catch fire.
Oh, how wonderful! You've been so helpful.
The clone data? The clone data?
But I have a confession to make. We don't keep clone data here. We can't have people checking out high-ranking DNA willy-nilly. we'd be up to our necks in fake emperors. So we keep it under lock and key at the Imperial Repository. I'd be in terrible trouble if I got your DNA for you. So we'll just pretend you attacked me and stole my downloader, okay? Make it look good.
Wow, didn't know you had it in you, little guy.
In order to make my new clone, we'll need a fresh supply of clone jelly. Normally, it would be made from waste product.
And you've still got some lying around from your wiper days, right?
No! And we don't have time to go straining the sewers for epithelial cells. So I say we go right to the source.
What was your wage back then? Did they pay you in paper money?
Well, the internship was unpaid. It was considered an honor to,
This just gets better and better.
I couldn't help it. I got the last pick on what part of the Emperor I got to do.
So, wait. What if the Emperor just ate spicy food?
We're not going there, Crypto.
I'll take your commission, but I'm no maker of a simple jelly molds. I'm an artist. I need inspiration. I'm an inspiration. The voluptuous curves, the perky platinum locks, the sinuous bile ducts of a mid-century Earth female.
Well, yeah, I admit there was this one human Natalia I was kind of in love... Well, you...
But Helicobacter, that Philistine vivisectionist, patooey! He keeps all the best ones to himself. Bring me the Earth women!
So Helicobacter's trying to push you out, eh?
Typical. Endometriosis here has made the biggest splash in clone research, but Helicobacter will always dominate this district. He's Emperor's right-hand man.
You used to be his right-hand man. Oh, no, wait, you were just his right hand.
Getting old, Crypto.
Oh, no, it's really...
Very well. If our artiste here requires inspiration in the form of human females to create his greatest masterpiece, my new body, then that is what we shall provide.
Artiste my ass. He's a common lech. He's a perv. And we're done with meningitis. We should...
Bella. How am I gonna worship your generous hindquarters and string my squash racket with you intestines?
You're really a poet. Now how about that mold?
Not yet. Helicobacter is a jealous man. Maybe he tried to take them back, these beautiful monkey girls.
I'll talk to him.
No! Terminate him! With extreme prejudice! I want that body. I mean, we need that body.
Wait, I've changed my mind. I want to witness Helicobacter's demise. Him and all his cronies. Bring them all back here somehow. I will have a special surprise for them.
Pox, I ain't getting paid enough for this parade.
I need a body. We'll do as he says. Once you convince Helicobacter to leave his lab, just PK him all across this complex to get his workers and guards to come after you.
Then I can get them to follow me back to this surprise.
And I'll even let you pull out the trigger.
Now you're talking.
Who's there? I'm not coming out until that crypto imbecile is gone.
Yeah, I hate that guy. He interrupts our workflow.
And he has no business sense. He just destroys everything in his path.
Furo Scout cookies!
Go away, girls! I can't eat cookies at a time like this!
He's already gone. Nexos wiped him up.
What? Impossible! Quickly, check and see if he's gone.
Wait, let's talk about our new Rhetoric Accelerator Nexologicalista transistor.
Are you high? Wait, he is gone. Time to get back to business. Right after Genital Hospital.
What's so good about that show anyway?
Are you kidding? Abducting humans and dissecting their procreative parts? Amazing! So why do you need me right this instant?
Us worker Furons will work harder with a little face-to-face encouragement.
Very well. I'll be down in a second.
You ready?
This time I'm going to jog every day. I can feel it running down to form my throat. Oh, glorious sensation. And now, for dessert, blueberry pie. No, that's not right. My very own wee Willy Winky? Crypto! I see what you mean. And feet! Yes! Yes, I can feel my toes! I can feel them! Let me out! I want to stand on my own two legs!
That's it! It's a fini! Say buongiorno to the new walking, touching, feeling, eating, crapping, Pox!
Ta-da! How does I look?
Whoops. Wrong mold. Sorry.
Is it too late to get my hologram back?
We're running out of time, Master Strategist. Now let's use those fancy biometrics of yours to break into the palace so I can...
Please. They'd roast us alive. We need a distraction. Perhaps we can find one at Funkat Town Cinemas.
A movie? Pox, I'm in the mood for regicide now. I don't know if I can work it up again later. I do all this crap, get you a body, sort of, and now we're gonna go mess with more humans? Stick to the plan, Stan.
This is part of the plan! Wait! I thought plans were for morons!
Huh? You really think we need a distraction?
Not a distraction for us, Crypto, for palace security. We'll find the raw ingredients at the theater. And if I'm wrong, then I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Then the odds are definitely running in my favor.
Over 20 years experience, hello! Go!
So, what? We show behind the gray door and all the Nexo guards come running? Is that it?
Don't you see? All the humans are here. It's mandatory. And with entertainment like this, you know they're itching for a fight.
Oh, I get it. A prefab mob. And all I need to do is rile them up and give them someone to punch.
Exactly.
You're pretty smart for an Earth monkey.
I will switch the projector to display the local security camera. Go find that camera before the moviegoers get restless and leave.
I'm sure you'll have no trouble enraging them.
Friends, bad manners and poor personal hygiene are not the enemy. Wake up from your dream. While you fritter away your monkey lives, you are being laughed at from on high, from the palace. And who's doing the laughing? Emperor Meningitis. Look at him, safe up there in his honky paradise.
Wait a minute. Most of the people playing this game are honkies. What are you trying to say?
Someday a rain will come and wash his scum off the streets. You are that rain.
Woo! I've always wanted to be Rain.
We're all his victims. I spent more than 20 years on Earth sucking out the brains of your parents and your cousins. It was hard labor, honest labor, and it was fun. But it was all for nothing, because we never needed your brains. I've been lied to, used and abused. And you know what? I'm sick and tired, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
I'm sick and tired too! So I'm gonna take a vitamin C and a B12 shot and eat some grapefruit on my new diet! And then I'm gonna kick some alien ass!
Listen to me. What kind of life can you expect here? 3, maybe 4 years before you end up butterflied on some lab table with pins in your eyes? Or injected with plastics and posed like mariachis for a souvenir? Yeah, we do that. There's so much more to life. You can grow old, you can live, you don't have to die.
I don't want to die at 30, I'm gonna run!
Run, runner, but don't just run, fight. Take control of your lives, my human brothers. Fight for what's yours. You've been abused long enough. It's time to release yourselves from your bondage. Let's take it to the streets. Let's take it to the man. Let's take it to the person.
Bring back the movie!
You are out of sight, babe. Attica! Attica! Attica!
He's right! We should all rob a bank to pay for my transsexual lover's gender reassignment surgery! I mean, down with meningitis!
So, what do you say? Of yours to the test. Why, that ersatz Da Vinci son of a bitch.
This was not a good idea!
It's a bust, Pox. We gotta get out of here. Remind me not to mouth off to you anymore.
Klepto, how nice of you to come here.
Crypto.
Whatever. And Pox, nice body. But if you think I'd let that hand wipe my backside, you got another...
Enough chit-chat. I want payback, jerkwad.
Jerkwad? You call me names? You kill my Nexos? You interrupt my special bath time places? What have I, ruler of 1,000 worlds, ever done to deserve this treatment?
How about fraud, suppression of valuable technologies, murder, treason? You're a crook, Meningitis.
I am not a crook. Besides, I'm emperor. If I do it, it's not illegal.
Uh-huh. Get ready to meet your cloner.
Oh no, he's going to shoot me. And I just commissioned this bust of myself.
This is one of those drawbacks to having a body.
How long have you had synthetic Furon DNA? How long have I been living a lie?
Careful! I'm 500 years old.
Crap! 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 Master.
Yes! Yes! At last I have won!
Huh?
Foolish slug! Do you not see? I was the conspirator. I set it all in motion. Calling in the Nexos, winning your favor, staging my death, exposing the synthetic DNA.
Huh?
Meningitis would never have allowed me this close to him, so I imprinted myself on this one-off cloning device and had you smuggle me in. Emperor, at last!
Oh, say it ain't so.
But it is so! I will remake the Furon Empire in my own image. We will live lives of pure philosophy in the quest for enlightenment. What do you have to say to that?
I say I'm tired of being in the dark. I want to be my own master again. And I say, right turn, Pox.
Yeah! And that is one of the good things about having a body.
Now what? The casino is gone. The master was a fraud, and I'm out of a job. Nothing to do but sit back and wait for the end.
Crypto, you're green!
I am not
This wouldn't have been a problem when I was a hologram.
That stuff's awful. Only a Nexo would eat that garbage.
Crypto, do you know what this means?
We've cornered the market on Nexo Chow.
It means our mission isn't a sham. As long as synthetic DNA has the power to make you lose your lunch, there will always be a reason to destroy all humans.
You're right. Forget the casino. Forget enlightenment. I'm gonna get back to doing what really counts. Kicking ass and taking brains. So when are we going back to Earth?
Not we, Crypto. You.
Well, then I guess this is sayonara.
It's been good working with you, Crypto.
You too, Your Majesty. See you in 10 years, Pox. You'll like the future. I got a feeling big hair's gonna be in style again.
Emperor Meningitis is dead! Long live Emperor Orthopox! Holy crap! He's a monkey!